Before we start, I'd just like to give a huge shout out to all of you who watch my videos. I noticed that my subscribers and view counts are on the rise, so if you're new here, welcome! And if you've binged my videos on the regular, I'd just like to say I see you, I'm grateful, and thank you so much for having fun with me. Alright, on to the video. Previously on The Sims Amazing Race. Teams continued the basketball challenge where Julia and Becca and Farouk and Nandini can't get their two peas in a pod. And at the singing roadblock, Rosa outsang all her competition as she carries herself and Diego to a first place finish. Kevin and Kimi and Lilith Angela once again battled to not be in last place, and in a huge twist, Angela pulls ahead for the twins and survives in 9th place. Kevin and Kimi arrive at the pit stop last and became the first team eliminated from The Sims Amazing Race. 9 teams remain. Who will be eliminated next? Welcome back! At the end of each leg, the teams will get a mandatory rest period where they rejuvenate and refresh before the next leg. And yes, I know the building is a little ugly and cagey, but it gets the job done, okay? Let's just start leg number 2. Teams depart in the order they arrived at the last pit stop, so Rose and Diego will kickstart our leg this dawn. Let's see where we are going today.
Teams will now fly to the world of Windenburg. This German-inspired world has a delicate balance of the old world and new. Once they touch down in the old plots, teams will race to the pier and attempt to board a ferry to the crumbling isle. The ferry arrives in 30-minute intervals and only carries 5 teams at a time. So, let the drama ensue. Once they land on the crumbling isle, they'll search the grounds for their next clue.
OMG, Windenburg is high-key like one of my favorite worlds. Let's have them look up some travel information to see what flights are available. This is the only time I will allow them to use phones while traveling. So apparently the first flight out of here isn't until 9 AM, so I guess every team will catch up. And there's their reaction. There's nothing else to do but chill at the bar, which is surprisingly open at 3 in the morning. Diego, you're sitting the wrong way. Oh my, now Rosa's feeling a little tense. She hates the music. RP to this guy. Farouk and Nandini are the second team to depart, and today's a much hotter day, so that's why you might see our teams in looser clothing than the leg before. It's super dark now that the lights are off, and you, sir, are nightmare fuel. Please stop that. Oh, it looks like they're talking to Rosa and Diego. We love some mingle between the teams. Oh, Nandini, please calm down. That attitude won't get you anywhere, okay? The boys really don't care. They're just like vibing. Well, Farouk's the lively one today, isn't he? Rose and Diego pretty much have to put up with this because there's not another team for like hours. And as the sun continues to rise, we see more and more teams show up to begin the leg. Nice to see the smiles, Julia and Becca. The last few teams were a little far away from the first few, so I think they'd be super happy that they're equalized for this leg. And we are stoked to see Lilith and Angela narrowly surviving the last leg. It's a new day, ladies, so good luck. There's still time before the next flight, so I enabled autonomy to see what our teams would do while killing time without me telling them what to do. Aww, Latoya and Kiana immediately went for a hug. How sweet. The bandmates and the dating couple are still over there talking at the bar. Oh god, no, please. I've already had enough of this last leg. I didn't ask for live entertainment. Angela immediately introduces herself to the gays. We love an ally. And Bob and Eliza need couples therapy, lol. They're literally always sitting apart. God save me from this awful singing. Looks like the racers are getting some drinks before they board their plane. Honestly, same. And oh my gosh, I freaking love her hair. Diego, our mega extrovert, is out here entertaining the masses again. What a great guy. Meanwhile, Nandini and Rosa are still talking somehow. Nandini's being nice for now, although something tells me that she's being a little fakey about it. Oh my god, I don't want to know what that is. Poor Alan can't really seem to vibe with the kids. He's literally like the only adult in this competition. Oh, Latoya, you can really calm down. The race has not even begun. And with that, I guess that's enough downtime and knowing our racers. Let's hop onto the flight to Windenburg. We're here in Windenburg, but I don't really see anyone. Did I get dropped off in the wrong spot? There's a vendor here and it's pretty sunny out. Oh, never mind. There we go. I'm in the right place. Our teams are racing to the pier. How exciting! And Nandini is stuck here with Alan being a little slow and Eliza at the end. Look at this horde of people just trampling down the street. I'd be terrified. Look out, kiddo. Oh my gosh, who's arriving first? Lilith is here, but not Angela. So Brent and Brent take the first spot. Rose and Diego, Julia, Becca. I'll definitely roll the tapes and check back in a sec to see who gets on the first ferry. Huh? Jeremiah, how'd you get down there? Oh, okay. And he's gone again. This is funny. I'll be back with the results in a second. And we're back! Oop, went a little too low there. These people on my left are on the first ferry and these people on my right are on the second ferry. The first ferry departs at 10:30 a.m. and lands at the Crumbling Isle at 11 and carries Brent and Brent, Rose and Diego, Julia and Becca, Lilith and Angela, and Latoya and Kiana. And the second ferry, which arrives 30 minutes later at 11:30 a.m. carries Farouk and Nandini, Joaquin and Sergio, Bob and Eliza, and finally Alan and Jeremiah. Okay, the ferry's waiting, or we'll pretend there's one at least, so let's set off! The Crumbling Isle, an exotic island with lush beaches and a swarm of racers running up to... Ooh, what's that thing? Everyone really just stepped past the pond. Lilith's like, oh, why? Come on, Brent, show us the clue.
This monumental tower is called the Hessleash, and it was built by a king several centuries ago. Why he built this tower still remains a mystery today. Teams must now ascend to the top of this abandoned structure and answer the Forgotten Knights question. Once the correct answer is given, teams will receive their next clue.
Huh, interesting. I wonder if that word means anything in English. Time for the racers to meet their fate with stairs. Also, sorry for the lag that happens here. There's like a lot going on in this tower. These stairs are so narrow. There's no way 10 people are supposed to fit through here. Let's see what's on the next floor. Oh, Nani, where'd they go? Wait, is there 2 rooms? Oh, this is seriously the most extra tower I've ever seen. The racers are so quiet just walking up these stairs, huh? Click, clack, click, clack. Look at these antique chests, how cool. There's random fruit laying around too, cool. Oh, looks like this is the top now. Well, Julia and Becca, are you ready to answer the knight's question? Whatever it is. Becca! Oh my god, girl, don't kiss the actors. I mean the Forgotten Knight. That iron's rusty as hell. Let's hear his question.
How many stairs does one need to climb to sit upon the knight's throne?
I don't know, 50? Well, that's incorrect, so girls, y'all need to try again. Rose and Diego answered literally no clue, which is incorrect, so try again. Lilith and Angela answered 52, which is correct! Ding ding ding! Wow, these college goers really do be different, huh? Here's the next clue.
Teams must now take a ferry to the modern mainland and head to the Discotheque Pan Europa nightclub and search for their next clue. Seriously, I'd like to speak with whoever names these places.
Kiana and Latoya answered 51, which is an odd answer, sadly incorrect though, and Brent and Brent answered 51 as well. I really don't know where these answers came from. Oh well, time to head back down and recount the steps. The sounds of their shoes tapping are honestly quite satisfying. Oh my goodness, the second ferry is here, already ascending the tower. This is competition, people. Gosh, it's so crowded in here. Well, we're at the bottom now, and only Lilith and Angela have the opportunity to head back down to the beach for a ferry. They're currently in first place. What a nice change for them. Meanwhile, the rest of the crew have to head back up the stairs while the second ferry peeps have already reached the top. The knight asks again.
How many stairs?
Bob and Eliza immediately answered 52, and Lamau Alan is like shook at the back. Watch your profanity, sir. Anyway, congrats Bob and Eliza, y'all move on. Next up is Farouk and Nandini, who answer 52 as well. These peeps must have like noticed the others counting their steps or something. Congrats. Moving on, we have Joaquin and Sergio, who answered 52. They actually had no idea. And finally, Alan and Jeremiah answered 52. Yay, y'all move on to. Okay, move along now. The night's getting tired. Rosa and Diego are back up as everyone literally walks through each other through the steps. Well, what's your answer? They said 50 and incorrect. They probably forgot to count the 2 steps on this floor that the knight's throne is on, but what do I know? And now Julia and Becca, if I can get this damn camera to work. What is thou answer? 52 they said. Well, congrats, that is correct, and you can head back to the mainland. Latoya is waiting for Kiana and... Sir, did you just burp through that mask?
I don't get paid enough for this.
Anyway, what's your answer? 46. 46? How the hell did you get... Never mind, that's incorrect. Please try again. Brant and Brent said 46 too. I'm out. Wait! Latoya, Kiana, you wanna try again? 52 they said, and that's correct. Yay! Glad you two figured it out. We wanna try again too. Alright. What you got? 50. 50's not gonna cut it, fellas. You might wanna try counting again. Meanwhile, there's like a whole ass sprint to get to the next ferry. Like, they are zooming. Oh my gosh. It's like 12:54 p.m. and the ferry arrives at 1. So if you ain't at the corner of that beach, you are missing it. And time. It's 1 p.m. and... Oh no! Julia and Becca didn't make it in time. Oh, imagine losing out on the ferry by a literal minute or 2. Well, you gotta catch the next one, so see you in 30 minutes. And no fear, there's still a bunch of teams at the tower. The bandmates, the gays, and the himbos are still trying to count the correct number of steps to satisfy our dear knight. Honk honk, the ferry has landed in the mainland with Lilith and Angela in the lead. I'm literally so happy for them, you guys. They deserve to feel a little comfy at the front of the back. The pack. The nightclub, huh? I wonder how hard would it be to find a clue box in the nightclub. Never mind, there it is. Oh my gosh, open it! Ooh, red for roadblock, huh?
A roadblock is a task that only one person of each team may perform. In this roadblock, the chosen member must take it to the dance floor and find 3 other people in the club to perform a group dance with them. Once they perform a dance successfully, they'll get their next clue. If for any reason the dance is incomplete, the whole crew must try again.
Wow, that's exciting. Also, this DJ's music is fire. Who's doing the roadblock today? Looks like it's Lilith. Angela just took her drink and went to chug it. Well, that went through her system kinda fast, huh? Well, Lilith hates people, so this should be mega fun for her. Wow, so fun. Speaking of fun, Julia and Becca decide to just drop everything and make sandcastles on the beach. Y'all should put down those humongous ass backpacks while you're at it though. Latoya and Kiana are here and they don't know how to react. Girl, me neither. Well, as long as you're having fun, I guess. Joaquin and Sergio are back and their answer is 52! Jackpot! Congrats, you get your next clue. Rosa and Diego make their 3rd ascent? Like, Jesus, that's a lot of stairs. I would simply, like, not. Anyways, answer? 52, that's correct. You guys are moving on. Girls, it's time to go. Your ferry is like waiting. You're literally gonna miss it again if you don't stop now. Like, Latoya and Kiana are already gone. Aw, they made a really cute turtle though. Yeah, no, Lilith is having tons of fun at this roadblock. She's just trying to break the ice and the whole club is just raving. Looks like she found a good group though, so let's see how they boogie it down on the floor. Alright, places crew, places. Oh no, wait, where are you going? Vivian, please, you don't have to thank the DJ, at least not now. Oh, well, they started dancing. I guess this is a failed attempt. Oh my gosh, can you believe this woman? Now she's just shaking her hips on the side. Lilith is absolutely livid. Well, no one else is here yet, so try again, Lilith, while you can. Nice, get it, Lilith. Just in time too, the racers from the second ferry are beginning to show up. Yeah, you go girl. The racers are literally cheering her on instead of starting their own roadblock, lol. Well, congrats Lilith, you killed it. Good job, girl. Brant and Brent are back upstairs with stamina for freaking days, and the knight has only one question.
Guys, please, I really need to go on my lunch break.
Well, yeah, you should be shook. Anyway, answer is... 52, yay! Finally, I knew you guys can do it. Congrats, now run. Like seriously, Joaquin and Sergio are already like down at the ferry. Well, glad you could join us. This should be a good time to stop for a part 2. We'll see if the bottom 3 teams can catch up in the next episode. Thank you for watching and be sure to leave a like if you have enjoyed this video. This series is hard to film but so fun to edit and watch, so I hope you're having a great time. Be sure to let me know all your favorite moments, predictions, or improvement suggestions down in the comments. And most of all, stay healthy, take care, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!